How beautiful. If I could wake up to this every day, I'd be happy. I'm obsessed. Oh, okay. Okay. Engineer Minnie, get it.
Okay, let's see.
I believe in you.
Here we go. Alright.
Oh, and it's gonna be the dream. I love it.
Alright. See how it goes.
I believe in you, Minnie.
Alright, Denver. Here we go.
Beautiful. Love that. Cutie. Cute. Ah, Angel. Lighting's a little better. I was a little nervy. But oh my goodness. Hello, friends. So it is day 2. We are at Castaway Cay right now. And it's just so mellow. So yesterday we asked for like what's the capacity for the ship. It was around 2,200, I want to say, when usually the capacity is around 4,000. And it does not feel like there's 2,200 people here. It is so mellow. We're currently at Cocoa Bar? No, Hangar Bar? I don't know. Some bar. Some bar. Who knows? And there's basically nobody here, and it's so nice. And the weather is perfect because we were really nervous. It was supposed to be rainy all weekend. But it's been so great. I mean, look at that. How are you going to get any better than that? But we're going to finish up our drinks. We just took a crap ton of pictures, and then we're going to head over to Serenity Bay to go spend some time by the beach. And that's going to be the adult-only beach, thank goodness. I'm already over the children. It's fine. Everything's fine. But then I'm definitely going to this slide later on. There is like an easy side and a hard side, I guess, because one side's going way faster than the other. So I'm definitely going to be doing that and going down the fastest slide possible and try to get my tail knocked, but it's fine. Cheers, friends.
I'm out front. Please stay seated.
Not us getting on the wrong tram because we didn't bother to ask anyone where it was going and then doing like 4 laps. You know, I've had to hear that same introduction speech 1,000 times, but we're finally headed to Serenity Bay. So we're back here at Serenity Bay. Again, this is the 18 and older area, but every single lunch spot here on property has 11:30 to 2 p.m. hours, which is really nice because we've been sitting around tanning. We had breakfast this morning, so we didn't feel starving at 11:30. So now it's just about to be 1 o'clock and we're already getting lunch. So that's super exciting. So there is a 5K that you can do on the island. Right now it is basically on your own and then you go pick up your medal from guest services. So I will be doing my 5K when I get home and still pick up a medal from guest services because I did not bring tennis shoes to run a 5K in. Sorry. We really just had like the most relaxing day we possibly could have had. Yeah, it was beautiful. We walked around for a little bit, got lost for a little bit, ended up making it to Serenity Bay finally, and just laid out, chilled, tanned, read a bunch. I might have fallen asleep. It's fine. But we had such a good time, and I headed back to the boat. We're slowly but surely making our way. It's only 3:30. All aboard isn't until 4:30, but they're already closing down a lot of the bars and stuff. Being like, get your drunk asses back to the boat, which is probably much needed. So we're gonna walk through. We're hoping to see some characters because we obviously really saw Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and Goofy. That's all we saw, which was much less than I saw in September. So we're hoping there's gonna be some on our walk back. So we're gonna forego the tram and use our legs. Yeah. My favorite Cedric. Bob Iger. JPEG's over there. I don't care. But Bob Iger. Now for this portion, you do have to have your suitable card and a government photo ID, you know, just in case a pirate came up and decided they wanted to be you and get on the ship. So now we do have a bit of a line in order to get back into the boat. Granted, it is... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's super matrixy. I really don't like that. Anyways, it's about 4 o'clock. I think all aboard is like 4:30. And so we have to go through security. They're basically going to check our bags, all that good stuff, and let us ride on in. And then we're going to go ride the aqueduct before we go get ungrossed for dinner tonight. So we went and rode the aqueduct before we came back to the room because we knew if we came back to the room, we were not leaving an aqueduct preparation. So, I'm loving the beach here though. Do the roar. Do the roar. Is that it? Now he just cursed the entire boat with having Small World stuck in its head for the whole day. I don't know what that was. Oh, we're starting to move. Bye-bye, Castaway. Okay, the camera is not giving it any justice, but look how insanely blue the water is. So there's Castaway. We're going to be, as you can tell, hanging right, and we're gonna go back around to where the adult side of the beach is, and then heading up that way because it's gonna take us to the north of Florida. Because the weather right now in Cape Canaveral is disgusting, horrible. I'm getting flood warnings on my phone every 2 seconds because of it. So we're trying to head to the north of Florida. That way we can avoid it and have a semi-decent day at sea tomorrow. Catch this time lapse coming at you in about 2 seconds.
How about you? Can you help us?
Oh, I don't think so, Carmen. I think we could do better, okay?
You there. Good luck.
Good luck.
Find this painting.
I've never seen that character before. We are currently doing the Midship Detective Agency challenge. When I was here in September, they only had the one with the 101 Dalmatians. We're doing one with the Muppets. It's so cute.
The security monitors are on the fritz.
Maybe something fell out of the truck. Fine. It's the rehearsal check-in. These guys are at rehearsal from 1 to 2.
It's just beginning. Feel your heartbeat faster. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
This is not fair right now. They can't be playing this. Huge fan of the character situation right now because it's 8 o'clock. We're about to head into dinner, and this is what it looks like in the lobby. We have Stitch meeting right there. Max and Goofy. Rapunzel, Tiana, and Miss Snow White hanging out there in the corner. Like, what is happening? I'm so excited. We have to document tell you what. Story time. So, we went to Palo yesterday, which means oh my god, I can't get the steering off.
In it, I didn't.
Yeah, you're like in the background. You're like, yes, story time.
Anyways.
We went to Palo yesterday, which means we did not go to our regularly scheduled dinner, which was supposed to be at Enchanted Garden, which means we didn't get to see our servers or anything like that. So for the Disney Cruise Line, basically your servers and like your table number follow you to each restaurant, which is super great because you have the same wait staff. Like they know you, you know them, you get a bond. It's like really cool. So obviously we didn't do that yesterday, so tonight was our first night. So we walk into Royal Palace and we're like, okay, we're here for the Mulholland Hartung family and we don't know where we're sitting, so we're at Palo. And they're like, okay, you're going to table 18. Whatever. We go to table 18. It's like a 6-person table with 4 places like made up. And there's only 2 of us. So we were like, oh, I think we're in the wrong spot. Like, can you just double check? We don't want to like sit down if, you know, someone else is coming here. Maybe we misheard them, whatever. So the servers kind of start running around a little crazy and like looking at us, looking at their papers, going to talk to people, blah, 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 blah. And we're just kind of standing there like, okay, sure, whatever. And finally, they come back with their papers and they're showing us our table number and then our names and then 2 other randos' names, Samantha and Carl. Don't know who those people are. And they were like, oh, we're so sorry. Like, unfortunately, we do not have enough tables. So because you guys are cast members, we're kind of like putting cast members together in an effort to like consolidate tables, blah, blah, blah. And we were kind of taken aback. We're like, okay, just because we're cast members doesn't mean we should get bottom of the barrel treatment, let's be honest. And like, we were just kind of like, okay, I wish we had known about this. Wish someone had told us, yada, yada, yada. What if these people are weird? Like, are we supposed to like sit next to each other, kitty corner, across from each other? I don't know how this is working. So as we're like talking with them and trying to make it make sense, this young pair of girls walks up and they ended up being super amazing. It was not Samantha and Carla, it was Carl, someone totally different. They were super, super great. We had such a great time and we were like, oh, so you guys are cast members too? They're like, no, what are you talking about? Like, what? Super weird. So they ended up being annual pass holders, which is even weirder that they kind of like threw us all together. And so then we're just really confused because we're like, okay, it's not because you're understaffed, like they would have told us that, it's because they don't have enough tables, yada, yada, yada. So we were just kind of talking about it, like, whatever, at least we're with you guys are super cool, it's like a mother-daughter duo, they were great, blah, blah, blah. The daughter accidentally spills her drink everywhere. And we're like, oh no, what are we gonna do, yada, yada, yada. They pick us up and move us to another table. I'm sorry, I thought there were no more tables left. I'm confused. And so we were just like, luckily people we were sitting with were super great, but it was just so awkward. Because we just kind of got thrown in with other people when it's supposed to be like our dinner time and we weren't made aware of this and like they were trying to like shove us off, honestly, and it was very awkward and just not very well handled. And then there was tables magically appearing out of nowhere where we could finally sit at. And like, again, luckily we got some super cool people that we sat with, but the thing is yesterday we went to Palo. Today, apparently Samantha and Carl are going to Palo. And then tomorrow, the 2 other girls that we sat with are going to Palo. So we're like, is it because we're cast members or is it because we have additional adult dining that we're missing in? So now you're just kind of playing musical chairs with us. Either way, it was super duper annoying. And we're not super thrilled about that. So we will be going to guest services. I hate being those people. But it honestly, like, we felt like we were kind of thrown on the back burner. It took forever. We were like the last people to leave the restaurant because some stuff took so long. It was just odd. It was just a very odd experience. We did not like it. Very interesting. We got free champagne out of it. So I guess like that's fun, but still. And luckily the 2 girls that sat with us were super great. But we'll see how tomorrow goes.